Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock is a competitive trick-taking card game for 2 to 6 players that plays in about 30 minutes. You play as a student at Caltech majoring in physics. In order to graduate at the top of your class, you must earn more credits than any other student. You will earn credits for your classwork, which are points earned for the number of tricks that you take, as well as earned extra credit for the work you do with famous physicists, which are points earned from the physics deck. Once one student reaches 40 credits, scoring is completed for that last round, and the one with the most credits is the winner. As you might suspect, the game is played with a deck of 5 suits: rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as always, rock smashes scissors. You don't need to actually memorize it. You can figure it out quite quickly by looking at any card. So this is rock beats scissors and lizard. You don't see Spock and you don't see paper, so you know paper and Spock can beat rock. When playing cards, players must follow suit. If they cannot follow suit, they can slough off another card or play trump. In this game, trump is fluid. It is based on rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. However, once trump is played, it is now the suit to follow until the trick is trumped again. In a 4-player game, we deal 12 cards to each player. If player 1 plays Spock, player 2 must play Spock if they have it. If they do not have a Spock card, they can play any card, but they will only be leading the trick if they play a card that beats Spock. Let's say they have no Spock and play Lizard. They are now winning the trick because they trumped Spock with Lizard, and the new suit to follow is Lizard. Unlike regular trick-taking games, you cannot get away with just laying a low card when trumping, since the player after you now must follow this suit. If you lay a low card, it is fairly easy to beat. Player 3 plays a higher lizard. They are now leading this trick. Player 4 has no lizard, so they will play a rock. Rock beats lizard, so player 4 wins the trick. Player 4 gathers up the 4 cards, and that is one trick. The physicist deck is what allows for interesting decisions in this game. You do not have to have the best cards in this game to win. In fact, how you play your cards is much more important than being dealt a high hand of cards. For scoring, add up all player points for the number of tricks taken. One trick equals 1 point. Move the pawns on the score tracker accordingly. Next, award the suit chips. So you flip your cards over, you have a look at how many you have of each. I have 2 lizards here. If I had the most lizards at the table, I would take the lizard chip. That's worth another point. Again, you would take your points. The last part you're going to score is the physics deck. So we have 3 cards out at all times. Here we have take exactly 2 tricks. Einstein, take the least amount of tricks. And Marie Curie, avoid taking the paper chip. +5, +5, +3. The last thing you do is check to see if anybody has reached 40 points. This triggers the end of the game. All scoring for that round is still tabulated. The push your luck element of the physics deck mixed with the uncertainty of what cards your opponent will play really fuels the fun for this game. With no dominant strategy, no snowball effect, no player elimination, essentially no downtime, and the real possibility of a new player beating an experienced player, all adds up to endless replayability for Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. The term rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock was made famous on The Big Bang Theory, but the idea to expand rock, paper, scissors to rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock was actually the idea of Sam Cass and Karen Bryla. They have given me their full permission to use the rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock name for this game.